Hey there guys, it's Tom and welcome back to a brand new video, and this is an F1 2015 wheel settings video, and this is a wheel settings for you guys. First of all, I use a Logitech G27, and my personal preference of a steering wheel is something that's a bit heavy and has a bit of resistance to it, so you guys can adjust these to your liking, and these might even suit you, but for all of you that like a heavy wheel or a bit of resistance like I do, then these wheel settings may be helpful for you. So we're going to jump straight into it, and in the main menu under my F1, if we go into the settings here and look at the customized controls area, we're going to first of all look in the driving controls. Now, as you can see here in the driving controls, you want to make sure that you select your wheel or your keyboard or whatever, in this case your wheel, because this is a wheel settings video. The wheels that you can select are a G27 and a G29 if you have a Logitech wheel like myself. I'm going to use a Logitech wheel, the G27, which is the one that I use, and hopefully, I think the vast majority of you guys should have a G27, because the G29, I don't know if it's released or not, but it's very new. So looking in the advanced wheel settings, as you'll see here, I actually run nothing. The handling on this year's game is actually very decent by itself. If you wanted to maybe run it a bit more stabilized, I suggest maybe running your linearity no more than 5 though. Maybe I've tried this, I've tested from 5 all the way down to 1, and it's helped me at certain tracks, but generally I think I like everything on 0 for this game, so I'd like to keep it as is. Now, looking at the force feedback, which is the main area in this game, as you can see, I got my force feedback strength on 100%, so I like it maxed out. That's just the way I like it. This game hasn't got ridiculously strong force feedback for my liking, so I've got it on 100. Now, the environmental feedback, this is stuff such as curbs, for example, or grass. I've noticed it's not as strong in this year's game compared to last year. So previous years I'd run it on 10%, but this year I'm actually running it on 50, a bit higher, and it seems to work quite nicely for me. The curbs don't feel horrible through the wheel; they actually feel quite nice, and they feel actually quite soft, as like you can run over them. So it feels really nice this year. And finally, the wheel weight, which is what's going to make your wheel heavy or not. When I started off with this game, I had it on 50. It wasn't enough, and I've actually run it all the way up to 90, but 90 was a bit too heavy for me, and I found that 75 is more or less the right amount for me. Now, if you guys want to have a heavy or light wheel, this is the setting that you guys are going to want to play around with, but I personally like 75. That's my preference, but I definitely recommend you guys don't be afraid to go heavy, and test it out first and see what you like. I personally went all the way up to 90, like I mentioned, and from there I'll make my way down, and 75 is the setting that I like. So hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. If you did, then please leave a like down below, subscribe if you're new, and there'll be plenty more F1 2015 content along the way very soon. So from me, goodbye.